Good afternoon, it's Bev at Planetcrochet. This Little Miss cushion cover, I suppose. I was going to make a blanket out of it, but I don't know what to do. I've got a couple more upstairs of other Little Misses. And I just put a border on these because I didn't know what I was going to do, because I could join them together. Or, as I did with the other one, I put a back on it, just solid colour, and put a cushion inside it. But this is what was on my previous video, if you've watched it. Just little bits of it, because I have to pull the camera back to get the whole thing on. And it's not that big. It is an oversized cushion size, but it's not that big compared to some of the blankets I've made. But yeah, this is what corner to corner changing colours looks like. And I'm going to use this. Does it show up? No, it doesn't. I'll just get another ball of yarn. I have a special drawer downstairs that I can just, if I have ends of a ball, like this is the normal stuff I use, Stylecraft. They are not sponsoring me at all. I've said in all my videos I love their yarn, double knit. That is the most go-to. So in the drawer just there, I've got little scraps. So I've just pulled one out the drawer. So we'll use this. It's a pale lilac. Doesn't show very well on the camera. So just find the end and then we'll get on. I didn't expect, there is a difference in the greens, but I didn't expect it not to show. You can see there's just a slight, but I wanted it to show better on camera. Same company, just slightly different greens, but when you can see it off camera, it looks really good. So let's start. Because I finished here, I will start on the other side. So I'll start on this side. Now you can either do a slip knot, all crochet is different. Slip knot, standing double crochet. Like I said, this is UK terminology. And what you need to find, you need to get between your little blocks. There you go. That's why I'm using a different colour, so you'll be able to see. So standing double crochet, slip knot on your hook, go into the gap, bring up your yarn over, and that's a standing double crochet. 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and then a double crochet in the next gap between your 2 blocks. There you go. And you need to do this to the corners.
All the way to the corner. And you can use the same colour as I will do on the other one to show you how to continuously, don't have to snip the yarn off. But like I said, in cushion cover with the yellow, black and white, you could just change it up for your border.
Now for your corners, you don't want to be going in the spaces between your stitches. Your chains here, you need to go in the bottom one. You do a double crochet, so find your bottom chain, double crochet, 3 chain. It seems tight, but it works. And then put another double crochet in the same chain. So it's double crochet, 3 chain, etc. right to your corner. Then in your corner, find the bottom of the stitch, whether it's a treble or your chains, bottom one. Don't go in the space between, and 1 double crochet, 3 chain, 1 double crochet. I have done it before where I've put 2, but when you come back round, it's a little bit tight.
1, 2, 3.
So I'm at this corner. Can you see the block? It's the other way around. It's this way. It's the same way round, but we're not going to go into the bottom chain. We're going to go in the top because we want to go around this corner. So you have your 3 treble, and there's your 3 chain, like on the bottom here. So I want to go in the top one. It would be better if you did sew your tails in, but like I said, I'm not going to do it because it's only a swatch. 1 double, 1, 2, 3, and then a double again in the same chain. And then so on to the next corner. Same again, find the top, because that's the top of the stitch. Find the corner. You're going to put the corner border on. So remember not to put it between the stitches. You need to put it in a stitch, right in the corner. And then you double crochet. Oops. Caught the green, and then go all the way around. So I'll bring it back to here, and then I'll show you the next stage. I've got to the start. There's your standing double crochet. So you want to go into the top and slip stitch, and then slip stitch into the 3 chain, the first one, and then you can sew your tail in later. Then it's chain 3, that's classed as your first treble, and then you want 2 treble. So in each of these 3 chain space, you want 3 treble. Now when you get to your corner, it's 3 treble, 3 chain, 3 treble, all in that little sticky out corner you've made from the previous round.
So like I said, if you put 2 in there, it's a little bit tight. It's going to be tight anyway. 3, 1, 2, 3. Tuck it round a little bit and you're going to go around the corner. 1, 2,
3. And then you carry on your straight edges. 3 treble. Whoops. 3 treble. And so on. All the way back round. Which I'll do off camera, and I'll come back here when I've done. There you go. On this one, the one I've not cut the yarn off, so to continue going round to do your first border, chain 1, almost double back into the gap, and then make a double crochet. I'll pop a stitch marker in there so you can see it. And then 3 chain, and then do as I showed on the pink one and the green. So it's 1 double crochet, UK terminology, in your gaps of your little blocks, squares, whatever you like to call them. So play around with your colour palette, or if you've got a project in mind, so you want to do a friend a blanket, with the corner to corner, and then do your corner the same as the other one. But yeah, that's how I like to do it. I tried different ways, when I'd finished, to just double back and do a double crochet, but you want it standing up a little bit, so when you come back round your project, slip stitch, and then same as I said on this one, slip stitch, or break your colour off if you like, and then do a different colour for the 3 trebles for this bit, and then you could put the yellow back on. You do have quite a few tails, but as I say, instead of having all your tail on one side, where you finish and start, turn your work. If you're going to join another yarn, I always like to do it either in the corner, or I do it in before or after. I always like to do it around this area, but where you finish and start, turn it back or turn it forward, so you at the back, then when you go to sew in, you haven't got all bulk on one side. Something I learned, just came to me one day. I thought, because it does look awful at the back. I know you don't look at the back, but it feels as well, because you have all the bulk. And everybody sews in different, everybody weaves in different, but always give yourself plenty to do that with, because at first, when I first started, I didn't. And then when they get washed or used, it can weave its way out, because you want to go 1, 2, 3 if possible, no matter where you weave it, so it can't be seen. Yeah, so that's just a tip, is that start somewhere else when a new colour. So I hope you found this video helpful. So it's up to you how you play with colour and how you want to do your border, but I do like to continue in the same colour what the body of the blanket is, the project. And then if you want to change it for your next, for your 3 treble round, and then you could change it again to the same body colour. It's up to you. The depending what yarn you do have, like with the Stylecraft, there is over 100 shades in the double knit, that is. In the Aran, I think there's a few less, but definitely the double knit, it depends what you're doing or what pattern you're using. But with corner to corner, you can make your own pattern. You can, it's endless of what you can make in the middle. But try your solid colour first, as I said in the previous video when I did this. Do a solid colour, or even just practice with swatches, making little bits. If you've got young children, you could make little blankets for their toys, their teddies, stuff like that. Good practice, and then go on to something a lot bigger. So I hope that was helpful for you. I do enjoy doing corner to corner. But for today, that's it. From me and Monkey at Planet Crochet. We'll see you in another video. Bye for now.